Then we can see all that structures going to the head of a sphinx. And here we can see the great observatory that not only the pyramids was just a temple for the pharaoh, but it was also a great observatory. If we can see clearly on the bomb in the Sphinx chest here, this pump, because if I go back again to that circle of the zodiac, we need, in order to have this universal clock, we need to point to the starting point. From where to start? This is what was the most important point to, to face the bump in the Sphinx chest to one of the constellations. It's well known in astronomy, and here it is the constellation, and here is the star that always can point as a reference point to that point. Here also, I would like just quickly to mention that if we study the pyramids carefully and in deep, mathematics, engineer, astronomy, even the architectures, we will find out, and nothing random in the Great Pyramids. If we have here the height of the pyramids, here is the H, is the height, and if we have this height, we can find out the room here of the and if we one third, we can find also the passing area. Also, if we have the seventh will be from the second room to the floor, etc. So in geometrically, there is nothing random. In astronomically, there is nothing random. It is all built on a very well structured. And in fact, there is more to find out if we go to the south in the temple to see the Ramses face lighted by each twice also in February and September. This is also a very interesting point to study in astronomy for ancient Egyptian. So I will go back quickly to see after these festivals and after this background that we still until now celebrate as our ancient Egyptians celebrating always each year with flowers, eggs, and also what we call fisich is a salt fish, which is also written and drawn on the walls of the ancient Egyptian moments. Uh, I would like to stop here and thank you again very much for your listening. And thank you very much also for Rosa and her wonderful team that working with the NASA to, to strengthen the education of astronomy all over the world. Thanks again, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Osama. It was a very beautiful and impressive speech. I was very surprised with your information because there are some aspects that really I didn't know. I am not a specialist in this area in any case. But I would like to open also the possibility that somebody introduce a comment or ask a question. Some member, some participants. Questions?
Yes, may I have a
Ah,
question?
yes, please.
Yes, thank you very much, first of all, for the organizing of such a workshop or a group of lectures. Thank you also for Professor Osama Shalabiea for this interesting lecture. My name is Yasser Abdel Fattah Abdel Hadi, a professor from the National Research Institute of Astronomy and Geophysics in Hilwan, in Cairo. My question to Professor Shalabiea, I think there is nothing to do with the splitting of the pyramids with the Sham and Nessim or the Egyptian Easter, because the splitting of the pyramids happens in the equinoxes, but Sham and Nessim doesn't happen in the equinox. It has another definition. I think it is the first the first moon
Yes,
after.
Professor, this is the second, the second Monday after Sunday in April. That's what
Not
I.
yes, April or May.
Oh, yeah.
It happens between 5 April and 6 May.
Yeah.
Because therefore you are speaking about Sham and Nessim, and then you spoke about the splitting, the phenomena of the splitting of the side of the pyramids. It has nothing to do with Sham and Nessim. It has not, something to do with the equinox, not Sham and Nessim or Easter, the Egyptian Easter.
Yeah.
Sham and Nessim has another calculation, and it's not constant or fixed in the year. I'm trying to join the lecture together.
Yeah, but I'm just going back to the original of that phenomena.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, in the Coptic era, it changed. I agree with you totally. But
Mm-hmm.
the point is that going back to the historical background, that's it. But if we go to the new life during the spring, it is correlated tightly and firmly with what we call the economics.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to
No,
draw the attention. But I totally agree with you. Yes, you are right.
yes, thank you. Another question, please. What is the star which is facing to the pump in the Phoenix chest? You didn't mention the name of this star.
This is called قلب الأسد.
Uh,
I don't know. I
I'm
forgot the
very
name right now.
doubtful because there is a theory of Robert Bauval saying that Phoenix was facing to the constellation of Leo that at that time of building the pyramid, but this theory was incorrect because he ignored the effect of the precision. And I think that the constellation facing to
Uh, I,
uh,
I, I, I wanted to comment on that point because this precision is that helps us to get the age of uh, the building of the pyramids. Otherwise,
yes,
we wouldn't achieve this by the precision shifting, as you said now. Yeah,
okay, thank you very much.
you're
Thank you very
welcome.
much for your questions and the comments and all of this. And thank you, Osama. It was very impressive. And always your country have a special attraction for all of us.
Uh,
And,
you are
it is normal that all the presentations are
uh,
very, very impressive.
I will take this chance actually to invite you for organizing the next NASA workshop lively in Egypt, especially Upper Egypt, because there we will find the real lab to explain our astronomical phenomena with the ancient Egyptian astronomical scales.
Mhm.
That would be great since has a lot of phenomena, especially when they move the temple of Abu Simbel. Do you know the UNESCO budget? It's $4 million, 1965, around that, for 5 or 4 years to transfer it and to get it in that exact. The new thing also that I would like to introduce you, that the great museum opening at in the next year, or this year at the Istanbul, beside the Giza pyramids, will also simulate the perpendicular of the sunrise on the face of Ramses. These things also will enhance and encourage our colleagues to come and welcome all of you in Egypt. Cairo University is welcoming everybody from everywhere to celebrate these events.
I accept the idea. I think it is a wonderful idea, really. You don't know that this is very dangerous. And if you say me something like this, probably we organize, okay? But only the problem in this moment is the pandemic. And we have to wait a little bit. But I accept the idea. I think it is a very, very good idea. I am sure that Beatrice don't say anything, but she's thinking the same. I am absolutely sure, because
Yeah.
we have a very good connection.
I would like to say that I was very, very young when the Abu Simbel temple was moved. And
Yeah.
I remember very well the work done to move this temple. And I visited Egypt a couple of years ago. I couldn't arrive to Abu Simbel because a sandstorm. And well, this is a pending thing in my life to visit anytime Abu Simbel. So yes, I accept also. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I visited Abu Simbel twice, but no problem. I can go again. No problem. No, but really is one situation special for Egypt, I think. I remember that also I was probably a teenager when they moved Abu Simbel. And I remember it was one topic that I discussed with my colleagues, with my friends. But this is not normal for a group of teenagers to talk about this. But we talk about Abu Simbel, and they agree on all of this. And then was that Egypt have a special attraction for general people, and we want to use this in order to promote more astronomy, culture, and exchange of information, and you are especially attractive for us. Thank you very much. And I promise you that we organize something. We continue in touch. You know that I emailed you several times. We continue with this. Thank you very much. And I